How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. Now, last time round, we took on a certain Bead, who was a random challenger in the Champion Cup latter stages. We're supposed to be taking on the gym leaders, I think, and now all of a sudden we beat Bead, and I think we now have to take on either the gym leaders or Leon. I'm actually not sure. I have a feeling, though, something to do with Rose is about to unfold. I can also see a bit of hair peeking out of my cap here, but we're gonna deal with it. So as well, I'm gonna quote it, pressing the rags button a little bit too much. But with that being said, I think it is best and safest to lead with rags because of that defensive monstrosity that he is. You guys know the team by now. Let's go in and see what happens, because I imagine, I have a feeling like we're gonna almost battle like Leon at some stage, and then we're going to, something's going to happen, like there's going to be a big Dynamax phenomenon or something. Here we go. Anyway, the time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. So, hang on. So, this is going to be me versus a gym leader, I think. The two trainers to face each other in the first battle of the first round are a trainer endorsed by the champion himself, challenger Jamie. His opponent is, okay, Nessa, the Raging Wave, the master of water types, Nessa. Actually, I'm a bit scared here because I'm not that good against water types. We obviously have Blossom and we have Arctozolt as well, and we have a couple of neutrals, but water types can be very, very bulky, problematic, and I don't know. I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Holbury Stadium. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent too. I mean, I'll take that in the way I hope it was intended. Nessa, thank you. Possibly flirting with me there. But you're not the champion, and you'll never become the champion either. That's harsh. Do you know why? It's because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again. I'll use Dynamax to wash you out to sea and beyond the horizon. So this chick, we beat her last time by literally setting up with Minion, I think it was, on her Dreadnought. Or it might have been no, I think it was Minion. So she's fully going to have 5 Pokemon here. So this is literally basically the Elite Four, except they're the gym leaders. This is so cool. So she has a Golisopod or whatever it is. To burn this thing would be very much in my interest. Sonya might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. But it also gets scared, doesn't it? It has that ability where you get it below half and it runs away. So it might have Night Slash, it might have Shadow Claw. It's 7 levels lower than Rags, and I think I can take a hit from it. Shadow Claw does come in. If it's a crit, it'll be problems. So that wasn't a crit, and that did 30 damage. So a crit's going to do about 45 damage. So with the burn, we're actually looking quite nice here. This is why Rags is so powerful. I'm so glad I caught that Duskull back in the Watchtower or whatever it's called in the wild area. So the thing is, if I hex it, it might go down. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Future Sight and then Hex. Maybe Future Sight, then Heal, then Hex. Because I'm alright. I know I can stay into this Golisopod for a bit. It's going to take some burn damage meanwhile. And then hopefully we can heal once. But then will the Future Sight miss? So I'm gonna heal and then Hex, I think. And I think the Future Sight should then happen to the Pokemon that Nessa sends in after Golisopod. Oh, okay, it's Swords Dancing, which is really scary. Hopefully we can initiate its ability in the next attack. That's going to make... I think that's going to make Shadow Claw be as powerful as it was before the burn and before the Swords Dance. So we'll Hex now, and that should initiate its ability, which means it will lose that +2 attack. Yeah, it does decent damage there. It does about 29-30 damage. Here comes the Hex. Will this kill? No, it won't, but it will initiate its emergency exit. So that thing is lurking, which is... I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it's not ideal. And the Barrascuda comes out. Now, I'm really pleased that she has the Barrascuda. It is going to take the Future Sight attack. Because... Oh, this thing knows Crunch for sure. And it's got mad attack as well. I might actually switch here. But I don't really have a switch. Will it have Ice Fang for Cabbage? What does mine know? It could have U-turn, couldn't it? Which would be bad for cabbage. I'm going to see how much... Hang on, this is level 52. Mine is about the same. Mine is 51. So, Dastardly, what is your attack stat? 138. Now, that is for sure not going to be too different to Galisopods. And it's not going to stab here, is it? So, I reckon I can get away with a Will-O-Wisp here. Or I could even just Shadow Punch, but then it might not kill. What's my attack stat? I reckon it's about 80 something, isn't it? Oh, it's 112, you know. A stab Shadow Punch might kill, but then all of a sudden, I'm going to Shadow Punch. I probably should have Will-O-Wisped. Throat Chop? That's fine, right? Oh, that's a Dark type move. Throat Chop? I didn't know that was a... Oh, it survived. It literally just survived. So Throat Chop's fine, but I am going to heal. She'll probably heal 2 this turn. I'm missing 1 HP. It's not that important, I don't think, with Rags. So she does get the full restore off. So I guess what I should do here is burn it and then hex it. Like I do with practically everything. I honestly think until we come up against like a really problematic Pokemon for Rags to handle, we'll be alright. Like, realistically, what's going to cause Rags a problem? Something over-leveled, something like that's got Stab Dark or Stab Ghost type move, something that sets up, maybe, could cause problems here. But all the while we've got Will-O-Wisp, and we're coming up against physical attackers, we're fine. Like, realistically, aren't we? I'm going to get the Future Sight in again, because it's always nice to... It's always nice. I'm going to get the Future Sight in, then I'm going to heal, then we're going to Hex. We're playing it very cautiously here. Now, Maryland, when he used to play Nuzlocke, he used to allow himself no switches, or like one switch. I can't remember now if it was no switches or one switch. And he also used to only enable himself like 3 healing items per battle. It's something I would explore if I was playing a game that I've already played. But I think, obviously, with the whole... You know, this is my first time playing this game through. I don't think it would have been fair on myself to limit myself to healing items. But the reason I bring that up is because it seems quite easy with Rags' defense now. But then I don't want to jinx it, because Rags could come up against... He could meet his match, you know, at some point. So at the moment, we're fine. Hex should do good damage here. Probably kill, in fact. So that's fine. We're in a better spot, or a similar spot, than when we went into this battle with the Barraskewda. So she's... The Gliscopod comes back out. I'm not going to switch. I'm going to kill it with a Hex. I am definitely worried about her Dreadnought, and what I do want to do is make sure Dreadnought is... Sorry, make sure Rags has good HP for when Dreadnought comes in. Now, we're not... Are we going to outspeed? I can't actually remember. Because if we outspeed, I could Hex, but if we don't, I should probably heal and then Hex. I think we outspeed, don't we? Oh, we literally don't. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, fine. We're going to kill it with the Hex. So that's 2 Pokemon down. 2 big physical attackers down. She's got a strong team, you know. So that's good. Dreadnought shouldn't come out next. Okay, Seaking's going to come out now. Am I worried about Seaking? Probably not. I can probably go into Cabbage here, right? Or Shaker, even. Shaker's got Discharge now. I think we'll be alright. What if it has Horn Drill? I'm going to go into Cabbage. Oh, it might have Aerial Ace, mightn't it? That still won't do too much. I think I'm going to trust Cabbage. So what I'm going to do is see what it does. It probably won't kill me. And I probably won't kill it with a Giga Drain. And when I say probably won't kill me, what I meant to say was it probably won't damage me too much. Seaking can be scary, but it's got a very limited move pool as far as I'm aware. I'm going to Giga Drain. It uses Aqua Ring. See, that's fine. Because a couple of Giga Drains should do pretty well against the Seaking. Okay, so we know that another Giga Drain will kill, even with this Aqua Ring going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this opportunity to heal up Rags, because Rags is going to be vital for that Dreadnought. Although Dreadnought is probably going to have Strong Jaw Crunch combo going on. Oh, it has Mega Horn. That's quite scary. Right, that is quite scary. So it used Aqua Ring, then Mega Horn. I've completely forgot about Mega Horn. I think Bug's not great against ice. Does it resist? I can't actually remember. You're going to resist Mega Horn for sure, but then it could... Actually, it can't do anything to Venom really, can it? Ghost, I think, does resist. Can Venom kill it in its current range? Probably not, and it has Aqua Ring now. Probably might be worth my while to get a Toxic off. Now, Mega Horn's going to do good damage, but it probably won't do over half. Plus I heal. And it's not going to have anything ground, is it? It could have Drill Run though, couldn't it? It could have Drill Run. You might be my safest switch. I could Whirlpool. I could go back into Rags and Will-O-Wisp and then start hexing it. I think that's probably safest. But then look how over leveled you're getting. A Discharge also would probably be okay, but then I'm just worried that it's gonna like... I don't know what to do here. I think I might go into Shaker, you know. I'm going between Shaker, Abyss and Rags. Venom, I worry about Drill Run, so... You've got Whirlpool, Shadow Ball, Brine. No, you can't really do anything, can you? Freeze Dry and Discharge is good. I think we go into Shaker, you know. I think we go into Shaker. Can Seeking get like Brick Break? Also, does Ice actually resist Bug? That's what I'm kind of banking on here. It's going for another Mega Horn. It will hit. It's only got 85. Okay, so we do resist. Now we've just got to be aware of whether it has another move for Shaker. Just trying to think. Ground is super effective, as is Fighting. Oh, Drill Run! What am I doing? It's going to have Drill Run, isn't it? Will I outspeed a Seeking? Why did I not think about Drill Run for Shaker, but I did think about it for Venom? I'm so confused. So my physical defense is better. I'm gonna say that you can survive a Drill Run, a non-stab Drill Run, and I'm gonna go for a. Wait, what's more powerful? Does it leave? What does it do? May leave them frozen. I'll probably go for Discharge. Yeah, let's go for Discharge. Why does it only say one Pokemon's dead on her team? Okay, we actually outsped. Sorry, I was just sort of having another thought there. But that was a good move there because Shaker was actually faster. 2 level ups, good. Good. Dastardly hasn't learned Dual Chop or Throat Chop or whatever it was. Pelipper. Now, why would you actively send Pelipper out against me? Ground, no. Fighting, no. I'm fine with that. We'll discharge Pelipper for sure. Pelipper makes sense for her to have as well. It is going to have Drizzle, which sets up Dreadnought quite nicely, doesn't it? I think we discharge here, definitely. I should probably consider getting like Sunny Day, or... The thing is, if I were to go for a weather move, it would be Rain Dance myself. Like, I don't know, maybe we just have to deal with the weather. Just thinking out loud, guys. Okay, so Nessa's got... Is that 4 Pokemon down now? I think so. So now her ace will come out, and it will be the Dreadnought. So I think what we do is we Dynamax Rags here and burn it. Wait, does Will-O-Wisp work as a burning move? I also don't know if it's ground or rock as it's dual type. Oh, I could be in a sticky situation here. Carriage is not fully healed either. Maybe Abyss? What's it going to do to Abyss? Physical defense isn't great. Probably Rags, you know. I reckon Rags can survive anything. I reckon I have 1 turn not Dynamaxed. Burn it. and then Dynamax Hex. Can you Dynamax and heal in the same turn? My other option would be staying with Shaker, but then I think it's got rock moves. Okay, here's what we do. We go into Rags, for sure. We see if Dynamax Will-O-Wisp works, which I actually have a feeling it doesn't. Also, does Will-O-Wisp work in the rain? Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. Yeah, that's what you said before. But I am 6 Pokemon up, Nessa, and you only get 3 turns. I shouldn't be cocky. This Dreadnought could absolutely destroy me. So it looks like Dreadnought doesn't evolve, by the way, which I thought it might. So if I Dynamax, that turns into Max Guard. Interesting. I love this theme, by the way. It's like a sped up version of the Gym Challenge theme. Okay, I'm going to just Will-O-Wisp without Dynamaxing. Please don't miss. Rags, if I need you to hit any time, it's now, because it's probably going to Dynamax and then crunch you with Strong Jaw. Can I survive that? I think I can, right? Unless I just Dynamax now, attack it a few times with Shadow Punch, and then Will-O-Wisp it later? I actually might do that, you know. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? So here goes her Dynamax. Flood the stadium and make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Gigantamax. Wait, did she Gigantamax before? I don't remember if she Gigantamax before. Do I remember that? I feel like I don't remember that. That's incredibly well designed. Its horn is massive. I feel like she didn't do that before. That's so cool. It looks like a Squirtle alternative evolution line, like an alternative version of Blastoise. Anyway, we are going to get the Dynamax here. Remember, Dusclops has got a pretty decent Dynamax level. I think it's like 3 or 4, or 2 or 3, I can't actually remember. So Rags is out here doing the most. What we're going to do is see how much this does. I don't think it will do much, to be honest. Oh, so it does, this is probably its crunch, right? So how much does that do to Rags? Not that much. Not that much. About 60 damage, which we can deal with. But my special defense falls. Okay. I guess it's... We threw items at the Dreadnought. My special defense fell. What happened to you? Your defense fell. That's good for me, right? I think we just go again with the Max Phantasma. This will probably do more damage if it's based off a special move, which it might be there, possibly. Can someone do the maths? Oh dear, this is stressful. So my special defense falls again. Now that's going to happen one more time, but there's only one more. See, I could kill it now with a Max Phantasm, but I don't think I can survive. So it was 190, take away 68. That is 122, right? So what's half of 122? 70. No, what am I talking about? 61. So I could survive, but that defense drop, I don't know if that's coming into effect right now. So we'll Hyper Potion. No, we'll Max Potion. Imagine if Full Restore healed your your defense drops as well. So this is going to be his last Max Darkness. So we've survived. Hopefully, we have survived the Gigantamax Dreadnought. Now we're going to... I think it doesn't last for an extra turn, does it? No. Okay. Down you go, and down we go as well, right? So now, we should probably burn it, but then... Am I going to get it to the stage where... where she full restores? We'll Will-O-Wisp right now. Liquidation in the rain! Oh no! Okay, we're fine. For some reason I had a moment of thinking Liquidation was special, but it's not. We have 3 special defense drops. So the burn is there. The rain stopped, which is good. No, I think I can probably get away with attacking this. Nah, I'm not going to risk it. Okay, Rags, I think you got this. I think you got this. Crunch, okay, we can deal with that. can't have Strong Jaw, surely. It's not in red, so she probably won't restore, which means Hex and you're done. Or Shadow Punch probably would have worked as well. Jaw Lock? What's that? What is that? Super effective. Do you reckon that's dark? Maybe it's Water Dark. I just don't know. The Hex kills the Dreadnought, I think. Yes, Dreadnought fainted. And we take down our first gym leader opponent. So we only remember, they're all knocking each other out as well. So it can't be random. Surely it's scripted. Could be random who you face. Depending on like the day of the week. I don't know. So Nessa goes down anyway. That's really good. I'm still worried about Leon. I just have no idea what he's going to have. And he probably won't be type exclusive. Unless he's like a dragon. I don't know. You had no problem handling our surging might. It's no wonder that you won. Thank you. All that talk was a bit rich, wasn't it, Nessa? And the winner is Jamie. Of course it is, man. I need to stop being cocky. He defeated Nessa. I mean, this Nuzlocke has dicked me a few times. He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and has now pulled it off again. You bet I have. Rags is my actual guy. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you were. Wow, thanks, Sonia. I wish I'd paid more attention to what she was talking about. I bet everyone in Galar's got their eyes on you now. I mean, I think they already had, to be honest, Nessa, if I do say so myself. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride that current all the way to the end. 22 minutes in, so should I start another battle or should I make these like one battle per episode? Now don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first run will begin shortly. Oh, okay, so okay. So Bea beat Gordy, which means do we fight? We must be fighting Bea, right? I had a feeling Kaboo was going to get through, but it looks like that's not the case. So we probably have Bea and then Raihan. Right? Anyway. That's cool. So it's a knockout. It's a knockout. I absolutely love the whole knockout vibe. Now we're 22 minutes in. Shall I make this like a 40? It could be longer. Shall I make this a long episode and do another battle? I think I should, you know. So who are we fighting now? Bea. Ghost again. And burning kind of Pokemon are really good. And plus Rags is probably going to have to deal with counter, which won't affect it from that Hitmontop. So I think we're good. I really do think we're good. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I'm going to do it this episode. Looks like we're going to have a 40-ish minute episode probably here. Depending on how easy Bea is and if we even are fighting Bea. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals of the 4 remaining challengers, which will be left for the last match. If you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this year's Champion Cup, as former gym challenger Bede stormed the stage, but Jamie was having none of it. This year's top challenger made quick work of him before washing away gym leader Nessa. On the other side, we have the Galar Karate Prodigy. Let's hear it for gym leader Bea, everybody. Now, if I was playing Shield here, I would have a problem with Rags being faced up against another ghost type here. So, I'm grateful for that. I promise you, my attacks will shake your very soul this time. May the best trainer win. Is she got a Gigantomax Machamp or a different Pokemon this time? I wonder. Now, she is actually a very, very difficult... This is going to be a very difficult match. I can already feel it. Gym leader Bea, because we don't have a flying type. Horlucha's out. Horlucha's out? Can't believe I just said that so casually. Why has she suddenly got a Horlucha? I think probably burn it, right? Because it could have Swords Dance. You might have one win on me, but this is where I show you what I can really do when I'm serious. So do I Future Sight or burn it? Does it have Guts? I don't think so. Let's Future Sight it. Bounce. That's fine, because we would have missed with the Will-O-Wisp anyway, so we've gone for the right choice there. Future Sight, cool. My eyes, man. Every time I record a video, my eyes start aching. So it's going to bounce me, that's fine, that's like a flying type move, which is going to be stab, but like, it's chill, it's chill. I think we probably just Will-O-Wisp it. Don't paralyze, don't paralyze. Okay, it doesn't paralyze, we missed the Will-O-Wisp. So, it's probably going to bounce again, right? So I might as well just heal. Like, realistically, there's nothing else for me to do. Unless it doesn't bounce, but it probably will, right? Yeah, it does bounce. So let's try that Will-O-Wisp again, although it's going to get hit by Future Sight, so we might actually... Oh, it takes the attack, but it gets avoided. So I think we should probably Future Sight now, again. It's going to... It just keeps bouncing me. It's trying to get the paralysis on me. Doesn't get it again. So that should... If it keeps using bounce, that should be good now. Super Potion. Is there anything else I can do? Not really. Didn't I have something with Limber? Nothing that I've got right now, though. What is Regs' ability? It's pressure, isn't it? So it's going to bounce again, I imagine. Yeah, here comes the bounce one more time. It hasn't got the power so far. I would love it if it wasn't 3 times lucky, please. Probably just Shadow Punch. Bounce. We're going to Shadow Punch. Oh, it does get paralysed. I bet I can't attack here. I bet I'm paralysed. Okay, we do come through with the Shadow Punch. And Future Sight will now hit. Will it kill, though? It will. So I'm now paralysed to a switch-in, which is a bit of a shame. Who is coming out next? Does she still have the Hitmontop? Surfetched. Right, okay. I don't know what you're going to have. You could have Leaf Blade, really, couldn't you? Probably does have Leaf Blade, which won't be ideal for you. Really trying to think about this. It's just fighting type, or is it fighting and flying? Because if it's just fighting, I could go into you, but then it's probably going to have Aerial Ace, right? Probably stick with Regs here, but then it... Night Slash... Plus it probably has Swords Dance. Psychic Fangs. Do you know what? I actually think Dastardly might be a good shout. But then Leaf Blade, if it doesn't kill, Leaf Blade's terrifying. I think I'll be faster for sure. That speed is mental. The attack is mental. I'm going to try Psychic Fangs. It's 85 damage, I think. I'm going to try Psychic Fangs. Now this is a very risky move, but I just don't want this thing to start like setting up and sweep me. And I think getting it closer to death as soon as possible is probably good. What ball was that in? That was cool. So here's Surfetch looking all like a majestic seagull with a leek sword. I could Dynamax. Nah, because that Machamp's going to be way scary. Let's Psychic... It might have like King's Shield though, mightn't it? Probably is going to have King's Shield, isn't it? Also could have Counter. I mean, I've done it now. Please don't counter. Okay, it doesn't kill, so if it counters, I'm dead. If it counters, I'm dead. Leaf Blade. It does have Leaf Blade. And Dastardly dies. Damn. So this thing's attack is crazy. Dastardly, I'm so sorry. 77 defense. That's actually not that bad either. I think I've got to go for a Moonblast here. I think I've got to. It's going to have Aerial Ace, but I have a feeling it loses its flying type. In which case a Moonblast should do pretty well here. Brick Break, that's fine. Wow, I say that's fine. That did a lot of damage. This Moonblast, please kill. Please kill. It does kill, okay. So we're not going to lose Blossom today. Cabbage actually does go up to level 53 there. That's nice. Phalanx. Oh, this thing. This is not ideal at all. Phalanx. Is this... This must be fighting... Oh, I looked at it on the Pokédex as well, didn't I? Must just be fighting... I don't know what to do. I'm going to go into Abyss, I think. Could go back into Rags, but then I feel like it's going to have like some weird dark type move. Let's go into Abyss and see what Phalanx is going to try and do. I can't remember what it did to me before, that's the problem. Because it killed someone in my team. Back near the 7th gym, I think. But I don't remember what it actually did. So Phalanx comes out. I'm going to Whirlpool it. Yeah, Whirlpool first. I knew no retreat. That's what it did before. What does that do? Attack rose, defense rose, special attack rose, special defense rose, speed rose. It raises all stats and I can no longer escape. Brilliant. So I guess it can't use no retreat more than once. But it raises all of its stats by 1 and traps me. That's a crazy powerful move. So luckily the Whirlpool will do decent damage here. Now we should probably Shadow Ball. It's going to bulk up, so it is still setting up. So it's now at +2 defense, +2 attack, and +1 special defense for the Shadow Ball as well. The Whirlpool will be useful, and then Brian's going to be quite powerful after this, right? So I think as long as we can survive 1 hit from the Phalanx, Brian should now kill. As long as we don't die on this move, we'll be fine. No retreat. It can't use that again, so why did it try? And the Phalanx goes down, so that was a whole lot of scariness for not a lot. So the Hitmontop seems to not be on the team now. Grap locked now. Now we know all about grap lock, don't we? We probably don't want to be in with Abyss because I think grap locked... Actually, what am I thinking about? Fighting? No, we're probably fine with grap locked. I know it can hit real hard. And it's physical attacker. Grap locked. It's just fighting type, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Just like literally just fighting type. This is basically the Elite Four. Like I keep thinking about it. This is crazy that we're like it doesn't feel like it, but we're basically in the Elite Four because they're all exclusive types and they're all before the champion. Anyway, I need to make a decision here. So not Shaker. Venom's attack is defense is probably a bit too much. Plus, it can't do a whole lot to grap locked. It could Toxic, but I don't think I can survive that many attacks with neutral fighting types coming in. I'm paralysed with Rags. I think Abyss is probably my best chance here. So is it gonna bulk up and stuff though? Because I'm quite scared of that. I'm gonna Whirlpool. I don't know what Graplock's going to do. Please don't have Thunder Punch or something. Octolock. Doesn't affect me, so why is it trying to do things that don't affect me? Does Bea not know what Jellicent is, or what's going on here? Then I guess we Shadow Ball. I might actually just stay in with Abyss for the whole time here. I should probably actually take some time to heal Abyss. Sorry, Grags. Because Machamp could have Thunder Punch, you know. In fact, considering that it's not doing much and she's going to probably heal here anyway, I'm going to full restore Rags. And I might even just heal Cabbage just in case Machamp sweeps everyone and I'm like... You know what I mean? I don't think Graplock's going to do anything here. It seems to keep using Octolock, which is not doing a single thing to me. Plus it's taking chip damage. I'm still quite sad that Dastardly died, to be perfectly honest. Let's Hyper Potion Cabbage here, just in case, you know. Yeah, I mean it's literally not doing anything to me. So I could Shadow Ball and Brian. Well, I'll Shadow Ball because it's higher base damage, right? Brian's 65 and then doubles later, doesn't it? Yeah. So we'll Shadow Ball, which I've said it so many times, but I love how Shadow Ball looks on this game. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. And the Whirlpool should kill now. Nah, probably won't actually. Oh, just about doesn't. So we'll be really harsh and we'll brine it. So now we've just got to work out what we want to do against the Machamp. As long as it is the Machamp that comes out here. Let's have a look, shall we? Machamp, okay. Now, Rags can Will-O-Wisp it, but I'm half concerned that it's going to have Guts instead of No Guard. So I kind of don't want to use Rags. But then I don't know how much damage I'm going to be doing with, like... I think I just stick in with Abyss. and try and just damage it with like Shadow Ball, but the Dynamax version. I think that's what I've got to do here, but it might have Thunder Punch, in which case I'm pretty screwed. So anyway, we've made the decision. It's time to dig in our heels. I'm not giving up, so neither should you. Machamp comes out. It's annoying to have that one Pokemon down. I know it doesn't seem like it makes much of a difference, but having Dastardly down now just gives me less damage. I mean, Dastardly, I'm so annoyed that Dastardly died because it probably didn't have to. I put too much faith in its I don't know. Anyway, let's Dynamax. Here comes the Gigantamax Machamp, by the way. So I guess we max Phantasm again. Yeah, I think that's what we've got to do. See what Machamp has in store for us. This is nervous because it could have... What could it have? It could have Throat Chop or whatever it is. It could have Shadow Claw? No, I don't think so. Shadow Punch? I don't think it gets Shadow Punch either. So there's the massive... By the way, look at Abyss. Look at his HP as well. Wow. Fine then, let's just destroy everything and Gigantamax. I am actually really scared of this Machamp. We managed to kill it in one hit and not let it get a move off last time. It's no doubt going to have massive, massive attack power. And I've said this before, but I love how it looks. It's black pants, trousers, whatever you want to call it. The P belt, the power belt, or whatever that is. So cool with the big bulging veins as well as the evil eyes. It looks so cool. This won't do too much. This will do like a quarter. Yeah, I thought so. It does okay damage. It does lower the defense though. Max Flare. So I guess that's Fire Punch, but why would you do that? Probably Fire Punch, right? Any secondary effects? It weakens the water type moves, which is probably why he did it. Or why Bea did it. That's fine though, like we've got leftovers. We're not relying on water type moves, so we can just keep Shadow Balling. Or Max Phantasming. But even when we lose Dynamax, we can Max Phantasm. We can Shadow Ball. Max Flare again. Now I'm confused because it would make sense to tactically do it for the Sunlight against the water type. But it doesn't really make sense to keep doing it because it's not very effective, and surely there's something else other than fire and fighting that it has. Machamps typically have like rock move, they're quite well balanced. But then it might have like setup moves in its place. So it's not gonna kill, which is annoying. Brian's not worth waiting for, so I'm gonna do it again. She'll probably heal the Machamp, but I think we can take it on in the long game anyway. Cool. So let's bear in mind as well that its defense is now down by 3. Should I stay in with Abyss here once we lose our Dynamaxes? So we lose our Dynamax, Machamp loses his Gigantamax, and now I'm not sure what to do because it's probably faster, is it? What's my speed? It was outspeeding me then, wasn't it? 78 speed, that's like okay. But it might, if I heal now and then it bulks up, I could be in trouble. But I still think that's probably the right move. Yeah, we're going to do it. We are going to do it. We've been going for 39 minutes, guys. Fire Punch. He's just fire punching. And that is actually doing way too much damage for my liking for a resistant non-stab attack. Anyway, we'll Shadow Ball, and then I think we win. We outspeed now, randomly. So I guess Gigantamax does change the stats of Pokemon, because I was getting outsped there for sure. And the Machamp goes down, guys. So we did unfortunately lose Dastardly, but we did get the dub. And I think we're now through to the last gym leader that we have to face, which is probably going to be Raihan. Yeah, I think we did well. Water Spout? Bro. It always confuses me how it can have a base power, like 150 power, but then it can change. It can be like a varying damage move. If you look at like Psywave, it doesn't tell you a power. Or not Psywave, that's a bad example, but like Flail or something like that. Oh, this is hard. Because I can't get Brian back. I think because we're not the fastest, we should probably steer clear of Water Spout, because we're probably going to take damage more often than not before we get a chance to use it, and then its power's going to go down. Plus, Brian already goes up to 130 after it goes down anyway, so we'll give up Water Spout. It's an interesting option, but I don't think it's quite right for a Jelly Scent. Venom now wants to learn a move, which is Crunch. So do I replace Night Slash with Crunch? Can lower the defense, but this is high crit. But I think I have Sniper, don't I? I think for now we'll keep Night Slash. Oh no, I've got Battle Armor, I've just seen that. Alright. What item have you got? Black Sludge. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get rid of Night Slash, we'll go for Crunch. 10 extra damage, could come in useful, you never know. So there we go. Now we did lose, again, we did lose a soldier there. We did lose... Dastardly, we were going to have to replace now, maybe even train somebody, which we might have to do off screen. Your strength nearly made me want to turn and run in my bare feet. You've got 8-6-40 for winning, that's fine. Bea is down. Bea has been defeated. Challenger Jamie has shown his skill. Thank you for a wonderful match. I'm still waiting for something to like kick off with Rose, like in the middle of a match. That'd be so cool. Thank you for a wonderful match. I really enjoy battling you and your team. I'm upset that I lost, but I also feel so satisfied and so refreshed. In a way, I guess you could say it was the best sort of match anyone could ever hope for. I hope that you'll meet many more trainers and have many more matches in the future, and I hope that every one of those encounters will nourish your spirit. The next match will begin in no time, so stay in those seats, folks. So, Raihan did get the victory over Milo. Or, sorry, over Piers. And it looks like we are going to face Raihan in the final before we get the opportunity to face the champion Leon. That's cool. Why have I got like a bad is that just like a challenger thing? I'm so confused. Anyway, these are the results of the second round. Whoa, contender Raihan gloriously defeated contender Pierce. Because he refused a Dynamax, probably. Sis, you shouldn't be forcing your way in here. So here's Marnie and I always forget his name, the guy who literally was just shown to us. Sorry, Jamie, I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Raihan. You look so sloppy out there that people are going to think we're both weak because we're related. That's harsh, Marnie. You got it wrong, sis. Raihan's just that strong, but I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be. So did Raihan use Dynamax then? Alright, I get it, but that's exactly why I wanted you to win. I still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. I'm counting on you to win, Jamie. Got that? I'll be cheering for you. Sorry to come in for a chinwag just before the final match. Raihan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to a right good battle. Now, back in Sun and Moon, by the way, I'm very aware that the episode should probably be ending quite soon, but who cares? We've done hour-long episodes and hour-plus long episodes before. I was going to say, I'm quite aware that back in Sun and Moon, they changed the dynamics and, you know, they had the kahunas and the gym trial, or sorry, the island trials, whatever they were called, rather than the gym leaders. And I didn't really like that change. This is different, Sword and Shield, because I really, really love the extra like character depth and character interaction particularly that we get from having the Elite Four, considering there's no like Elite Four beyond this, basically be through the form of the gym leaders. It gives gym leaders a bit more like importance. It's just cool. I like it. I'm really for it. And like you're having little moments like that with like Marnie, like characters that you've spent a lot of time with throughout the story, coming up and cheering you on and giving you words of advice and stuff, and having things happen like the whole knockout format and you seeing the results. It's just so cool. So yeah, there's one more thing I want to do in this episode, so it is going to be a bit longer. So first and foremost, it is with great regret that our sort of rotation squad member, wow, look at all these guys, man, I'm so sad about all of you. We are going to have to bury I wouldn't say founding members, but one of our pretty early members of the team, or like of the Nuzlocke. An encounter back in, funnily enough, Nessa's town, and Dastardly had some good moments, you know. One-hit KO'd a lot of things, and I think it was those experiences of Dastardly one-hit KOing things that made me have faith that Psychic Fangs would do damage against Surfetch. Plus, I don't know what Surfetch like stat breakdown is, so I was never really going to know. I imagine because it has that big shield, it probably has pretty decent defense and physical attack, of course, as well. But anyway, we have to unfortunately lay rest to Dastardly, the successor of Soap. kind of. And you two can rest in peace together right now. But that leaves the question. Who do we go with? Now, I would like to go with Bulbasaur ideally, but I can't because it's basically DUPES CLAUSE, but we allowed it as like a backup because of it being our first Dynamax raid battle encounter. I think we've also got to think about what's coming up next. We've got a Dragon Fighter and then we've got the Champion. So I guess there is one more thing I have to consider here as well. If we go over to our town map and go to the wild area, there is one area here where we haven't caught a Pokemon in the wild area, and I think it is Giant Sea. No, it's one of these two. It's one of these two where I don't have an encounter. I think it might be South Lake. So, with that being said, I'm actually going to fly to the meetup spot. No, it's probably better to go here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to fly to East Lake Axwell, guys. I'm going to cut it. Yeah, I can't fly there right now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut to getting an encounter in that one remaining wild area spot because we might have something that can really, really be useful against Raihan and Leon. Because after that, there can't be too much left of the Nuzlocke, of the story. So, yeah, I'll be right back. We'll see what we catch. Okay, guys, so I'm making my way over to the area in which we can... Wait, am I doing the wrong thing? I need to get over there. I need to go down here, right? So we're now in South Lake Mylock. There's something here. A Galvantula would actually be quite cool. So in the party, or sorry, in the boxes, we currently have ground, ice, water, ground, bug, which is pretty unusable, ground, rock, ground, dark grass, psychic, electric, dragon flying, ground psychic, and I suppose I could try and get Frostmoth back in the lineup, potentially. It's not a Frostmoth yet, but it will be in time. This is an option, isn't it? Okay. Let me see if I can get its friendship up enough, first of all. Well, okay, guys, did you just see that? So I had a thought, right? And before I try and get anybody else up to... Sorry, I'm just concentrating because I don't know why I'm still getting headbutted. I don't think it can love me anymore. I think that's literally it. So if I now level up, potentially Starspike could evolve. And I don't think it actually will, though. Shaker did level up, though. So if I get a rare candy going now on... In fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to quickly fly to... What's the town called? Hammerlock, real quick. And see if the description of Starspike's happiness has changed. Because if it has, we can save that encounter and we can just go with Frostmoth, you know, as our sixth party slot before we take on Raihan, which would actually be a really good Pokemon to have. So let's go and see what Starspike's current happiness level is. So nice level as well for us, still 55. So your best buddies, I can tell you're so happy to be together. And I'll give you this as the best friends ribbon. So that's got to be, guys, that has got to be, that just has to be Frostmoth leveling up now. Although there might be like a nighttime thing to it, which means I might have to change my settings. So it's currently it is currently like evening time, but I might have to wait before I can actually evolve it. So I've got 3 rare candies. Let's use one on Starspike. See if this does the trick. Will it do the trick? It doesn't. Okay, so I think we've got to wait, if I remember, until night time, which might be in like 10 minutes, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, we'll try that a bit later. We'll deposit Starspike again, and we'll go back to the wild area and just get that final encounter, just in case this whole Starspike thing doesn't work out. So there we go. Let's go back to the wild area, and then I promise we will end off the video. So I think it will be Giant Seat where Onyx was caught. Yeah, Giant Seat. So that means that South Lake Mylock is the place where we have another encounter ready for us to go and get, which is fine. I mean, it's good. I think South Lake Mylock is quite high level, just like naturally, without running into like the aces. So let's go and explore. So here we are. So technically we could go for that Galvantula. There are Machops around, which actually isn't a bad shout. But then I can't evolve a Machoke though. which is kind of annoying. What else have we got here? More Machops. What is that as a Stunky? A nice Machoke there, who I don't want. I think that's another Stunky. So it seems like Galvantula might be a really good shout. Let's keep moving. There might be some good water encounters. There's a Skunk Tank as well, but I think because we've got Venom, we don't really need that that kind of vibe going on. It looks like Galvantula could be a really good shout. Machoke's here. Another Machoke. On the water, there could be like Gyarados there. In fact, is definitely a Gyarados right there. That's probably going to be around level 50. This is the giant sea. There's a Steelix, which is cool. It's snowing over here as well. So I think we should probably go for the Galvantula or the Gyarados, because we did just lose a water type and we've only got Jellicent now. Gyarados would be good, but then are we all of a sudden then really vulnerable to electric type attacks? Cabbage resists. I don't know. I think I'm going to go for Galvantula, guys. Okay, we're doing it. Where is Galvantula? Where are you, sir? There you are. So Galvantula, please be mine. Here we go. So Galvantula comes out. It's probably going to be level 50-ish. I mean, it might not be. It really might not be. It might be like level 30. There's only one way to find out, right? 46, that's not bad. So what we can do is, well, hopefully, catch this thing in a quick ball, which will actually look really nice as well for its like actual like body pattern and design. The whole bluey, yellowy vibe is cool. So hopefully this does stay in the ball. 3 shakes. Oh, it actually broke out. That's really annoying. We'll try one more quick ball, but I think maybe we'll have to then start thinking about whittling it down. I'm aware that it just screeched me and it might Night Slash. So we'll try one more quick ball. And if not, we're going to have to be tactical about catching it. I think that might have been critical there. Oh, it literally just went straight out. Okay, we're going to have to do this slightly differently. Okay, we're going to go for the quick ball because I just think it looks nice. It's burned now and it also has decent damage. That's a critical capture. And it breaks out of the critical capture. That is crazy. It's going to Screech us. I don't think it's got many physical moves to actually capitalise on the whole Screech thing. But we have to be very, very aware that it could start X-scissoring or something. If it does, we could be in danger. Actually, I probably should have healed there or switched back to Rags. We'll try another quick ball. Please work. 1, 2... And it breaks out. Please don't X-scissor now. Please don't X-scissor. Okay, it goes for another discharge. We can take a discharge. It's a crit though. No, it's not. We need to now go back into Rags. Try and catch it. Come on, Galvantula. Get in the ball, man. Come on, here we go. Quick ball. Come on now, Galvantula. 1. And it breaks out again. Maybe I should use an Ultra Ball before this thing actually like physically dies on me. Okay, I think we got one. I'll go for one more quick ball and then I'm going to go for an Ultra if it doesn't work. I'm just doing it because it looks so nice. I should probably give up, really, shouldn't I? 1, 2, 3. Come on. No! Okay, we're going to have to go for an Ultra Ball here. Tries to Sucker Punch me now. Another burn is going to kill it. So I need to go... Oh, I could go for a Dusk Ball, actually, couldn't I? Dusk Ball might be good. Let's go for a... Or a Timer Ball, actually. Let's go for a Timer Ball. Hopefully that should be pretty effective at this point. 1, 2... 3, please stay in there. There we go, we got ourselves a Galvantula. So that now officially, according to the map as it currently stands, is all the encounters that I can get, apart from like Wyndon, if there's a place where I can fish or something in Wyndon. A couple of other cities as well, maybe the city where we first were, maybe? And also the woods, of course, as well. We haven't got an encounter in there yet. It launches electrified fur from its abdomen as its means of attack. Opponents hit by the fur could be in for 3 full days and nights of paralysis. Crazy. So we got a LS Spider Pokemon. That's a weird made up word, isn't it? So we'll nickname you. And we will nickname you Aragog, because why would we not call you Aragog? So here we go. A nice female Galvantula. 48 is its level. Don't know why I'm speaking like Yoda. I went to the box there, but I actually just realised it's in the party, isn't it? So let's check the summary of Aragog. It is a relaxed nature, not great, to be fair. Gives it a little bit of a defensive boost, but that speed gets quite annoyingly hindered. It's got Discharge. Probably wouldn't keep many of those moves. I'd probably only keep Discharge and then teach it a few TMs. I think I've got Bug Buzz, Electro Web as well. So we'll deposit Aragog for now. Now, are we at 10 o'clock yet? It's 2 minutes to 10. So what we're going to do is try another rare candy on Star Spike. Nearly put you in the grave as well there, Aragog. At 10 o'clock, and then we're going to end the episode off, guys. Right, so it's 10 o'clock now. I feel like it should have worked before, but we know that we've got the best friend ribbon now on our Snom. So I guess if... what am I doing? I need to go to Pokemon. I guess if it doesn't evolve after this rare candy, we should probably just, like, give up on Snom, because it's taking a while to evolve it. So it has, if we check the summary now, got the best friend ribbon, which means its happiness value has got to be the best. It just has to be. So I'd be massively surprised if it doesn't evolve now, although I say that and I'm kind of half expecting it not to. Now we're in the wild area, which I think means that it does count as nighttime, because I think certain towns in this game are like locked to a particular time. So let's try the rare candy, and it should work. So Star Spike's up to level 57, and oh, here we go, it actually does evolve now. So it was 10 o'clock was the time, here we go. So we finally, guys, after so much trying, have managed to evolve Star Spike. Get to the point where Star Spike is going to evolve. So here we go, this is a perfect time as well before the Raihan battle. Couldn't have timed it any better, and oh, what the hell, it looks like a Togekiss, bro. I mean, it's kind of weird looking, but it's also, it looks, I've said this so many times, it looks like a Digimon. This is so sick. It literally looks like a Togekiss. Like a Togekiss and a Vivillon had a baby. Frostmoth's data, so it is Frostmoth. I did know that what it was called, I just didn't know what it looked like. Will be added to the Pokedex. Icy scales fall from its wings like snow as it flies over fields and mountains. The temperature of its wings is less than minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's Ice Bug, guys. That is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at Star Spike's moveset now. Actually, we'll do this off screen, but let's have a look at his stats at least. Or her stats, I should say. So, unfortunately, we do have that jolly nature. Special attack is really, really good. Special defense is pretty good. Speed's not too bad. HP's alright. Physical defense is okay. And physical attack's actually not so bad either. We could get away with sticking a physical move if we needed to on Snom. We do actually have Icicle Spear, so, and Struggle Bug as well. So anyway, guys, this episode's gone on for way too long now, so I am going to end it there. It was very eventful. We've nicely poised ourselves to go against Ryan quite shortly, or Raihan, however you say the guy's name. And Star Spike joins the team, whilst another dual bug type, Aragog, joins the backup squad. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Please join me in the next episode where we will be taking on Ryan in the Pokemon Champions Cup knockout rounds, I guess that's what you call it. Take care, guys, and see you later. Bye.